The UK's government's flagship test and trace system has failed to achieve its main objective to cut infection levels and help Britain return to normal, despite being handed an eye-watering £37 billion in taxpayers' cash. £37 billion in taxpayers' cash, the Commons spending watchdog has warned. NHS Test and Trace was set up in May last year as the UK emerged from the first lockdown. It was led by Dido Harding, a Conservative peer and businesswoman who previously worked for Tesco and TalkTalk. In a damning report, the Public Accounts Committee concluded that NHS Test and Trace has not achieved its main objective. Instead, the report said since the end of October 2020, the country has had 2 more national lockdowns and case numbers have risen dramatically. At the time of its launch, Prime Minister Boris Johnson claimed the NHS Test and Trace would be world-beaten. However, the 26-page report found that its aims had been overstated or not achieved.
But Test and Trace promised boldly that it would be the vehicle for preventing future lockdowns. On that, it failed palpably because there were 2 further lockdowns. But ultimately, Test and Trace has cost a lot, said it would deliver things, it didn't deliver on those things, so in its own terms, it failed.
When I started there, the site was open 12 hours a day. Then, as we went further down, the company or whomever decided that it would have to be 14 hours a day, which by the nature of the employment contracts and the way the NHS employs their staff's working time directives, etc., they would have to have 2 teams.
Successful, it had to meet certain criteria in that we had to identify a high percentage of the contacts, probably over 75%, and we had to get them to isolate really within about 48 hours of their contact. And it became very apparent over the summer and the autumn last year that we weren't getting anywhere near that number of cases to isolate.